Lower your expectations. So, my friends and I have this tradition of going to the strip club on Valentine's Day because that's when we think the strippers are at their most emotionally vulnerable. But after thinking about it some and doing some serious soul searching on the topic, it turns out that we were in the wrong. Strippers are really at their lowest on Father's Day. What are you guys, pro-strippers? Speaking of things that Jews aren't allowed to do, I think we need more Jews in professional wrestling. I'm Jewish, even though I look like this, and if I was going to be a wrestler, I try to incorporate as much of my Judaism into my character as possible. My name would be something super traditional, like the He-Brawler, or Circumsexy, or Judah Macca Beatdown. My entrance music would be anything off the Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack. My finishing move would be the dreidel drop. I'd even have like a sexy black-haired chick named Esther from Long Island escort me to the ring. And while I'm wrestling, she could just be complaining about how I'm not a doctor or a lawyer. Spielberg liked it. Oh, awkward transition. So a little about me. I'm not overweight, I just have really heavy organs. Also, I have 2 cornea transplants, which is a little weird because I'm worried that I'm starting to take on the traits of my eye donor, even though I have no idea who that is. Right now, I think my donor was a former gymnastics coach, because since the surgery, I've been able to tell the difference between a front aerial triple tuck pike and a front aerial triple tuck layout. You guys are snickering, but when you know the difference, it's actually really beautiful. Also, I have a lot of free time because I don't have a smartphone. So I like to come up with acronyms for things I don't like. For example, salad, substituting augmented lettuce as dinner. Syphilis, so your penis has infectious lesions in sunlight. Kardashian, keeping America retarded despite appearing seemingly honorable in acquiring notoriety. My dad recently asked me if I was a highly functioning autistic. At least he said highly functioning. So, I hate Gina Davis because she borrowed money from me and never paid me back. I'm not kidding, get this. About a month back, I'm in the checkout line at Whole Foods, and in front of me is all 6'8", 300 pounds of Gina Davis in gym clothes checking out. Now, she didn't have, like, a lot of stuff, but what she had was super pretentious, like avocados and cruelty-free cereal. Anyways, the cashier tells her that her total's $22.86, but Gina's only got a 20 on her. So, in full Andre the Giant mode, she turns to me and says, "Hey, this is awkward, but do you know who I am?" Immediately, I was like, "Yeah, I know who you are." She's like, "Hey, can I borrow the $3? I totally have it in my car in the parking lot." And so I have a decision to make. And I figured, well, in this day and age, if you can't trust Gina Davis, then who can you really trust? Turns out you can't trust Gina Davis. Later on, I go out to the parking lot, and Gina, like her career, is nowhere to be found. You guys were okay with the stripper jokes, but the Gina Davis thing was crossing the line? After searching around the parking lot for a bit, I go back up front, and I run into one of those stupid environmental survey guys, and I'm like, "Hey, have you seen an unusually large redhead who's kind of up her own ass?" And he says, "Oh, you mean Gina Davis? She totally took off on her bike 5 minutes ago." Okay? Gina Davis boned me out of $3. And this is on top of the $6 I already feel that she owes me for sitting through Cutthroat Island. All right, let's end on that. Thanks, guys.